reliable as a Steve Largent catch. And as steady as Walter Jones. Doing it for the 12th man. These are the Seahawks. In the Mile High City, the standards are just as high. It's Elway leading the drive. They're going back-to-back with Sharp and Shanahan. In Denver, they still win for John. These are the Broncos.
The biggest game in all of sports is mere moments away. Everything is set for the Super Bowl matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos here at MetLife Stadium. Bill, you get to the Super Bowl, you have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny. All the insane amount of publicity is got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Jim Nance, Phil Simms at Super Bowl 48, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Partner, we're ready to find out the best one.
Yeah, we are, Jim. And you know, the players, there's so many thoughts that go through your mind. But you know what? If you win this game, you know what it does to you and all your teammates and coaches and even the fans. You're bonded forever about this moment that you have a chance to create.
We'll go now to the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, down on the sidelines with more on today's game.
Thanks, guys. It's a big moment here at Super Bowl 48, and none of the players or coaches are overlooking it. They recognize the magnitude of tonight's game, and guys, we've seen the nail biting. You can literally feel the nerves down here, but both teams believe that once we just get going, the butterflies will go away, and they'll be focused on winning the biggest game of their lives.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. Stiff arm. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Wilson's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. Setting up in the pistol on this play. First and 10. Looks to his left. Incompletion there. Just not quite able to get the feet down. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Lined up in the pistol formation. Second and 10. Screen play is on. The pass complete. Gain of 7. And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today. It'll be third down. Out of the gun. Going across the middle, under pressure, and incomplete. They're in punting formation. Galladay from the 28 for 14. One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning. Welkers, a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. Demaryius Thomas turned into Peyton Manning's favorite target at Denver.
Well, he's always had the talent, and what he did, he put some knowledge with it. He learned how to become a precise route runner, and when you're a precise route runner, Peyton Manning will find a way to get the football to you.
And as always, the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Order now at papajohns.com. One of the keys to this Seattle defense is Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, probably the fastest safety in the National Football League. They let him stand back there and truly play center field. He reads the quarterback and then tries to go and make those plays.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd down and 5. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brings it into his body.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Welkers lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st down and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Bill, here at the Super Bowl, how much bigger has this game gotten since you were the MVP of Super Bowl 21?
Jim, it's colossal. That's the only word I got for it. And what has happened, which I don't agree with, now it's all about just winning the Super Bowl. Everything you do during the regular season, we just wipe it away. It's how you play in this game. Do you win or lose? And that's how you're judged. Not fair, but that's the way it is.
2nd and 3. Very nearly intercepted. Offense lines up here. Manning from the gun. Throws to the right. And a completion this time. Gain of 16.
This is what you call throwing the wide receiver open against man-to-man coverage. Throw it to the open space. Let the receiver outrun the defensive back. Nice completion.
First down here after the completion. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Tackled at the 13.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
Welkers lined up in the slot. And it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
This is third down. Manning's going to take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Breaks out of that one.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
They've got a first down now after that catch. They send the tight end in motion. Manning's back in shotgun formation. He had touchdown. That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
Is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The Broncos for the point after. Extra point is good. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Smartly takes a knee in the end zone. Now on first down. Lynch is going to take the handoff now.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Throwing now to his left. That catch gives them a first down.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
Minutes down, 45 minutes to go. And we'll return after this message and a word from your local station. First down here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Harvin's in the slot. 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground. Fakes out the defender right there on the spot.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Harvin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Middle, picks up the first and still has some room to run.
I think Russell Wilson caught everybody in the NFL by surprise last year. He threw the football down the field with great success, and also plays like this. How about that run for big yards?
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd down and 8. Marshawn Lynch takes the football.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
Miller's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. 3rd and 5. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time, incomplete pass.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, I know if you were coach, you'd probably be happy settling for the field goal, but not me. I want touchdowns. Take some more chances and get it done.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Smart play here, just take a knee. Wide receivers are bunched up. Tight end in motion. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play in their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
We've known Coach John Fox, we look at there on the sidelines, for a long, long time. His days as an assistant, his days as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He took the Panthers to a Super Bowl one year. And now out here in Denver, where he's had great success and having to do it different ways. First with the Tim Tebow team, where they had to kind of change the offense to suit him. And, of course, Peyton Manning coming to the Broncos in 2012.
Well, I did wonder when Peyton Manning was signed by the Denver Broncos. I said, man, how's this going to work out with a defensive coach like John Fox? They both answered that question very well. And John Fox, I think, really enjoyed having a quarterback run the show And it all showed in a 13-3 record.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. 3rd down and 1. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Breaks free, and that's a gain of 10.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
That reception gave them the first down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ball's going to be incomplete. The hit knocked the ball out.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Manning's got it in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds. Nickel formation here for the defense. Takes the stab from the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
The Broncos signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Offense getting set now, following the timeout. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. The Broncos get a first down. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Welker's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. The throw to the left. Reaches out and grabs it.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 2nd and 7. Throws to the right. With 2 hands, he has it. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The Broncos call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Matt Prater lining up for the field goal. And the kick is good for 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out, but good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. 1st and 10. Airing it out. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it. That does it here for the first half. Seahawks trail in this one. Danielle Bellini is there with the latest from the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Fox during halftime. We've got a close game here at the Super Bowl, guys, and neither team has turned the ball over. Coach was happy about this. He told me no one wants to turn the ball over in the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to be remembered as that guy. We have probably been too cautious on offense and defense, but with the game on the line in the second half, you might see us take some risks. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. Welker's in the slot. 1st and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Moreno's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He steps out.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
They're They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Moreno's got it on the handoff.
Good job that time by the running back, getting down the field and picking up big yards.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. First and 10. Eyeing that left side. Incomplete. This will be second down. Manning from the gun. Trying to find an open man. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and 17. The defense comes up with yet another sack.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
They're set to punt it away now. Running play went for 11. Lynch is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback, looking to the right side and throwing.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to second down. Stands in the pocket. Makes the grab and the feeder down.
A lot of teams will play this 3-deep defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback roll the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time.
Russell Wilson has it under center. First and 10. Here's the draw. Going to lose yards here.
Now the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
Harvin's a receiver in the slot. It's a second and 13. Gets it again here. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
A lot of ways to get plays in the NFL. It doesn't always have to be by a pass. Good job that time by the running back.
Quarter is about to end. One more play first. Ball is caught, swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. 15 minutes to go. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back as we're about to get underway here in this one. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw.
Bad play call that time by the defensive coordinator. It's 4th and short. There's only a couple plays you know the offense is going to run. They were not ready, and they give up a big first down.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Wilson from the shotgun, trying to work that left side.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone, gets the completion, and there's some tight spots, not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Offense lines up here. Second and goal from the 5. They'll run it off the toss. That's a 3-yard gain.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Nickel formation for the defense here. The quarterback got the defense to commit, and it looks like it'll cost him 5.
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 1. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. 4th down, goal to go, and they're going for it. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
The Seahawks can tie it up with the point after. Inside of the uprights. Seahawks ready here for the kickoff. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the time. Makes the grab, and he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The game is tied, and time is a factor. Looking to go up top again on first down. He makes the catch.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Moreno lined up in the backfield. Second down, 4 to go. Working that left side. That's Peyton hitting Joel Treason with that pass. On the way, third down. It's over to Welker. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Tight ends in motion here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Challenging the defenders to the right side. The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up. Manning's going to take it from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Just couldn't get his feet down on that catch.
I don't know what was more terrible. That was a terrible route, terrible throw by the quarterback. Oh, and what a shot. Gets incomplete.
The defense comes out in the nickel. They send the tight end in motion. Third and 5. He'll fire it out to the left. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
The Broncos have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody mad.
To the 25. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. What a drive this has been. 3rd and 6. A tackle that had to be made. That'll set up 4th down. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. The Broncos now with a chance to go ahead here in the 4th with this field goal attempt. The points on the board may, in fact, seal this victory.
Oh, I think it did seal the victory, Jim. What a day for this football team. What a day by the offense. Every time they had the opportunity, they came through. They got it done. Man, you feel good after games like this.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Seahawks get set to snap the football. Only 1 timeout remaining here in the 4th. Secures it with 2 hands. Split backfield here. Hustles to the line and spikes the football. Defense comes out in the nickel. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Breaks free, has some space to work with. The quarterback will protect himself here as he slides to a halt. Nickel formation here for the defense. Spikes it as fast as he can.
Not a good job that time by the quarterback. When you see the cover 2 defense, you got to know where to throw the football. He did not, and that's why the ball goes incomplete.
Harvin's lined up in the slot. 2nd and 10. Looks to his left. And it's picked off by Rodgers Cromartie. They've got him down there. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Takes a knee. The Seahawks have to take their final timeout. That's it. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. Two tight ends on the field here. Offense lines up here. The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to Denver. Phil, you're one of the few people on the planet who knows what it feels like right now to win the Super Bowl.
I can't describe that feeling. All I can tell you is that it is awesome, so enjoy the moment.
There they are, holding the Lombardi Trophy triumphantly. What a season it's been for them, and no better way to top it off than with a Super Bowl victory. Truly a special moment. For Phil Simms and all the crew, I'm Jim Nance. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up show, and we'll see you next year here on EA Sports.